pressure pad that comes with it, you have a quick tap and the light stays on. Quick tap, it turns off. If I hold it, I let go, then it's just a straight pressure pad. So if I just want it to stay on, I'm scanning, I'm looking, I'm doing whatever, turn it off, on and off, I'm just doing peaks, right? Hold it, let go, and it flashes. So that works well. The pad that came with it, I haven't had any issues with the pad not working or the timing of the mechanics of that not working to where it was supposed to stay on and it didn't. The pad and that whole system's worked fine.
But the one thing they do have is a constant on. So if you want a constant on for whatever reason, I prefer momentary on, you just give it one quick tap and it will then switch on. So just a very quick tap. You have to be very quick on it. Now otherwise, what's going to happen is it's just going to turn on and off. So if I'm searching and assessing, it's just going to turn on. It's not going to stay on at any point if I have that on for more than about a quarter of a second. So if I give it a quick tap, on, otherwise search, it's going to turn off. So that is how the switch on the Cloud Defensive Owl works. And I prefer that quite a bit. I don't use constant on. I haven't had any issues where I've accidentally switched it to constant on when I haven't meant to. So it's worked out very well for me.
It also has a sort of built-in momentary mode where if you just tap it, it'll stay on, but if you hold it down, it'll stay on until you release. Those modes are duplicated on the tape switch. The tape switch has a large high power button and a smaller low power button. And like with the tail cap, if you tap one of the buttons on the switch, it will stay on, and if you hold it down, it will turn off when you release the button. The problem I have with this type of momentary control is that it makes white light NDs a little more problematic. If you accidentally brush up against the switch, your light will stay on, as opposed to just flickering for as long as you're in contact with the switch. Also, it is possible that you will try to briefly illuminate an area with just a pulse of light, and because you didn't hold the button down quite long enough, it doesn't go into momentary mode and your light stays on, because the switch reads it as a tap and not a hold. Streamlight and Surefire switches both have a momentary pad and then a recessed or warded constant on button, which is a much better system. Harder to accidentally activate the constant on button, plus it's a very different deliberate sort of press, as opposed to tapping versus holding the large pad.